We got some interesting news here. This is the woman, Holly Courtier, that was found in Zion National Park on Sunday after being missing for like a little over a week. That was a week and a half, something like that. A sheriff sergeant is questioning the rescued Zion National Park hiker's story, saying there's no way she could have survived for 2 weeks off of river water. Yahoo News and some other outlets are reporting that Sergeant Darrell Cashin, who helped the search and rescue effort looking for Ms. Courtier, says that he now has questions about her story and points out discrepancies. When she was rescued on the what date was that? The 18th, I believe. She went missing on the 6th. She was in a camper van. She went into the park. She was a veteran of the park. She was apparently hiked it before. She went missing around the 6th and was found on the 18th. And her daughter told CNN that her mother had hit her head early in the hike and become so dehydrated that she couldn't open her mouth. Cashin, Darrell Cashin, search and rescue guy, said he doubted this, adding that the park officials said she was able to leave the park largely unassisted. Cashin also questioned how Courtier was able to survive for nearly 2 weeks alone without food and with little water, as her family said. Courtier, 38, was found on Sunday, the 18th, only about half a mile from the parking lot where she began her hike. Now, half a mile isn't far. I mean, you can, so she was relatively close to the parking lot. It's amazing they couldn't have found her that close to the parking lot. But she was found in a thickly vegetated area near the Virgin River. Sergeant Cashin, who served as an advisor for the park's search for Courtier, told a Salt Lake City television station that she left California in the middle of the night without telling her family members where she was going. She was reportedly a nanny who had been, not getting as much work or any work because of the pandemic and took off for a little time away from everybody in the park. Courtier's daughter, Kaylee, told CNN that her mother had hit her head early in the hike and then decided to stick close to a river, thinking was her best shot at survival. I mean, she was only half a mile away from the parking lot, apparently, where she was found. Anyway, that's kind of weird. Chambers did not say, the daughter did not say whether Courtier drank from the river, and CNN said it was not clear from the interview whether the water was potable or drinkable, Cashin, who works for the Washington County Sheriff's Office, Washington County Sheriff's Search and Rescue Office, told the Salt Lake City station that Courtier would have likely died if she drank the river water. I guess it's got some sort of bacteria in it or whatever. If she was drinking that water, unless she had a really high immune system, she would have been very, very ill and probably unable to come out on her own, Cashin said. She took a lot of water with her and had another clean water source that was near her, but the Virgin River. So he says if she drank from somewhere else, then she might have been okay, but not from that Virgin River where she was found nearby. So yeah, I don't know, man. Cashin said that this did not line up with park official statements released when Courtier was found, and said that she was, quote, able to leave on her own capacity with minimal assistance, but he questions, was she that bad or was she not? Anyway, he said that if Courtier had hit her head and was dehydrated, as she told her family she was, search and rescue teams would have immediately called an ambulance when they found her. If they had, exactly right. If she had that severe a head injury so that she was that incapacitated for that long, you think concussion, a brain bleed, they would have, called for an ambulance to transport her out of there and checked her out before they released her. The fact that didn't happen tells me that they did not find any significant injury to her that would have prompted them to do that, says Cashin regarding the search and rescue people. He adds that the statement that the family is giving and the statements at the park are saying don't add up. So I don't know, man. There are also reports that her daughter had set up a GoFundMe account for, I think, asking for something like $15K to help fund search and rescue efforts. Again, I don't know why you would need to fund search and rescue efforts when they were already being provided by the National Park Service and the county officials. What do you need to pay for? I don't know. She was lost in a park. The park officials were looking for her. Why did you need to raise money to raise, I don't know. That was my question, but, who knows?